This is wild. I never thought I would ever be jacking my Cybertruck up from the bumper, and we're doing it. It's actually very easy to do too. Okay, the wheels are off. I mean, thumbs up. This is absolutely wild. So the jack, you can see like there's no flex in the bumper at all. We got the wheels off. Okay, so we have a couple different ways we could do this. Way one, we take the whole thing out, then unbox it. Way two, which seems more fun, we unbox it in the truck, and so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, well, since David's here, he's gonna help unload. 4 bangers. 4 bangers. And then we have all the wiring that goes with those. I don't know what was in those first boxes, by the way. We'll have to unbox it later. But these are all the wiring for the 4 bangers. I would say the packaging is A+. It's a little heavy. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and follow a lot of the instructions that TSportline has already put out. I will kind of go along the way, show you maybe some tips and tricks, but ultimately those are what we're gonna follow. So if you want a really in-depth install, definitely check out their video, we'll link it down below. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of work through it. We might time lapse some of it, but again, if there's any tips and tricks or things I found that work a little easier, we will of course show you those. Okay, that worked out better than I expected. No spot, again, confirmed for a home link, which is a huge bummer, but it is what it is. And everything on the inside, the wiring harness for like the camera and stuff like that, we're gonna transfer all that to the new bumper. So next up we need to move all this plastic trim. There's a passenger side, a center, and driver side. All that's gotta come off. 10 mil, 10 mil. This is for the center. This will be for the passenger and driver side. Okay, so we got that all done. That was probably honestly like the hardest part from what I think I've seen. But we had to get some inner brackets right here on, some outer brackets. So we had to remove the OEM bolts because we added some. So you have like the new bolts here. We had to remove this right here. We added these 3. Creates like a little like U right there. We added these 3 though, front and the back. So inner brace, outer brace, winch mount. So did that on both sides. Everything's rock solid though. Honestly, the quality and build of this kit is really impressing me and making me that much happier that I went with this. So now the fun part is gonna begin. We have the pods hooked up. We have in here everything ready to go. We've got our bolts down here, our little pieces right here. I should probably move my phone. In here we have done the wire danglies right here. You can see that one's right there. This one is right here, and that's for the pods. We installed the TSportline 48 volt, 12 volt here, into our line. We currently have the running boards disconnected, but we have 2 extra spots on the one from them, so we'll probably put those back in, but we have everything kind of here ready to go. And we have Scott, who's gonna help lift up the bumper. The time is now.
Oh, yep, pull yours out a little bit. Okay, there you go.
Okay, and if you want to hold it there for a second, I'll get these running in. We didn't do the winch yet, but everyone in the video is going to say do the winch. So we'll probably end up doing a winch. Our adjustments for this, because yes, I can see there's this gap here. So we're going to slowly push it in a little bit. There we go. Whew. Looks so good. Man, so mean. I absolutely love these. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything tidied up, get it figured out, do the undershield, stuff like that, and we will be right back. But real quick, look, we have the camera here. As you can see how many scratches I kind of already have on it. Maybe I should have replaced that before. Oh well. And then we have our little sprayer, which is aimed right at it. Whew, look at how cool that looks. Okay, so it's actually been about a month or so since we filmed the last parts because I wanted to live with this. I wanted to put it through its paces. I wanted to check out the durability. I just wanted to live with it because it is such a big change. And honestly, I can say I love it. It's one of the biggest things I think we have done to change the look of the Cybertruck and really differentiate our truck from everybody else's, but really give it a lot of utility at the same time. So let's go ahead and dive into it, take a little look and see how it's been. One, the lights are awesome, and I actually wired them up with a switch that works on these, but doesn't work on the big one up top, light bar. But if I hit this on, and so what we can do actually here is we can take the remote, turn it off, turn it on, off, on, as many times as we wish. So that's awesome because then that allows us to keep the front power on for our powered running boards right here, which we're actually probably going to be getting rid of soon, TBD. Other things I absolutely love about this, you still have access to your OEM tow hooks in here. Now we have a red cover on them now because I kind of like that look, but that's going to be going away when we rewrap the vehicle. And what's really cool too is they actually do have like an integrated mud flap that we kind of put on here. So that's great. Like I mentioned though in the video, we have a giant opening here and that's where the winch would go. So we'll probably be getting a winch here soon and make an install video on that. Up top though, you do have some mounting points for like a bull bar accessory. You have these where you can actually put another 4 lights on if you really want. But since we have the lights up top, we didn't do that. Overall though, it looks so good. Hopefully it's coming through how good this thing looks. Now, yes, you will probably notice it does stick out a little bit more right here than the OEM one. And that's because you now have a spot for a winch here, so it had to enlarge a little bit. But I actually really like that. Everything's worked out great with this front camera and the washer right here. So the way they did the integration is wonderful. You actually have mounting points here to put like a license plate on this side, same on that side. You have spots here. There's different pieces that can go here depending on what kind of winch or anything that you do. And one other cool thing is it actually does come with a complete under placement here. So all this is now metal. And we went ahead and did the rival, right here you can see it, their complete underbody. So we have this on the left and right wheel, and then we have a bunch of the rival panels under there, just as an added protector, because I mean, if we're going off-road, I don't want to hurt the Cybertruck. So that's actually a really nice thing. One of the cool things on this bumper that we actually haven't even tested yet are the high lift jack points. So there's actually one right here that you can see, and another right here. And so we actually just got our jack in so that we can test it. So we were kind of waiting on this for a little while, but this is the actual jack pad for uneven surfaces. Probably don't need it here in the garage, but we're gonna use it. And then this is the jack. The thing is a beast, and actually, can kind of show you the pad comes out and you can see how that is. Now this actually sits right in here and you can kind of see like how it angles in here. It catches it. So you can see how these kind of are ridged. So it like locks in on one of those and won't bump out, which is even better. This is like a solid chunk of aluminum here. So they've touted that you can lift this whole vehicle front part on the bumper. So we're gonna test that today because I wanna see it for myself. Now maybe when we get the winch, we'll do the other winch test that they did. They basically winched the front of the truck all the way up, looked really cool, and just goes to show you how well built the bumper is. So we're gonna try this out today. We're gonna go ahead and use that because we have it, we might as well. Gonna take this. And then this is just like a little protector here to kind of like protect your bumper, depending on where it goes. So let's see how we can get this in here. And this is really awesome too, because you can literally like kind of put it wherever you want. And they actually sell this on their website, so even better. And then we can go ahead and just slowly start jacking this up. Make sure you put your truck in jack mode first. That's a big important part too. Well, it's working. And then the cool thing too is to release it. It has this right here, which is pretty nice. You can hear those tires coming off. This is wild. I never thought I would ever be jacking my Cybertruck up from the bumper, and we're doing it. It's actually very easy to do too. Okay, the wheels are off. I mean, thumbs up. This is absolutely wild. So the jack, you can see like there's no flex in the bumper at all. We got the wheels off. I guess I can show you the rival underbody armor real quick. And I honestly think we could even keep going. But we don't really need to. And then to drop it, we just lift this up, slowly press on this. Ooh. Like a glove. Then we can slide this out. And there we go. And we actually got a bag for this too, so that we could just keep it in the back of the Cybertruck, because you never know when you're gonna need it. Overall, I think that just goes to show you the pure strength of this front bumper, the engineering they did of this front bumper, everything about it. They thought about it. They made it Cybertruck style. They made it Cybertruck strength. What more can you really ask for at this point? Now, I guess when I say what more could you really ask for, I do have something I could ask for. A rear bumper. But that has now been announced, and a rear bumper, similar high lift jack points on the rear too. That's all coming out, so definitely subscribe if you want to see the rear bumper installed too, because I'm really feeling we should do that as well. Let me know down below. I really just like the design overall. I think it looks great, it functions great, it houses the lights, a winch, TBD, and able to jack up the entire vehicle just off the bumper. We'll go ahead and link everything down below though if you guys would like to purchase one of these yourself or any other things that TSportline offers. They do have some great wheel options. They have a lot of really cool stuff for the Cybertruck. Maybe some more things coming soon. But if you want to purchase anything, we'll go ahead and link it all down below. But I mean, we've dealt with TSportline since 2016. I have had their wheels on so many of our vehicles. I honestly know and trust them. I talk to them on a regular. They're all great. And this clearly shows the quality, A+. That's pretty much it for this one though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, a thumbs up if you enjoyed that video. Go and click here to subscribe here for some other ones. We'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.